everybody. Welcome to my channel. And this is a giveaway video. So I've got this plastic bag here that I'm going to fill about half full of yarn. And put it in this box and mail it out to whoever is the winner. So, I want to say there's probably 15 or 20 skeins of yarn and some notions and hooks and knitting needles too. Let's start at the top. Let me get my phone out because I've got all this stuff written. Well, maybe not the phone. This will do. I've got all this written down. Giveaway details. Okay. Let's start with some housekeeping first. You got to be a resident of the continental United States. Shipping being what it is, I cannot afford to send this to Egypt or wherever. I just can't do it. So you have to be a resident of the continental United States. You must be a subscriber. You can make a comment if you want. I'm not requiring a comment. I'm going to pull all of the candidates for the giveaway out of my followers, my subscribers. So, but you can make a comment. You can push that like button. If you do that, though, if you'll just push the like button, that tells YouTube what you like to watch, and they'll send you more of it. Okay, so let's do this. We're going to start with Red Heart Super Saver. This is 8 ounces. It's number 316 soft white. There is no dye lock, but it's 8 ounces, 225 grams, 333 meters, 364 yards. It's a 4-weight. Of course, everybody that knows anything about crochet and knitting, you probably used Red Heart, so you know what I'm talking about. But according to the package, and I'm going to read it directly from here, machine washable and dryable, moth-proof, color-fast, shrink-proof. I did not make any of that up. Well, a lot of good that does. Okay. So, anyway, care instructions are on the inside of the label. I'm not going to open up the label for you, but it says machine washable and dryer. I personally would wash it in a laundry bag, anything made of yarn. Wash it in a laundry bag for delicates. Wash it on cold water. I wouldn't dry it in the dryer unless I put it on fluff. If you put it on fluff, it'd probably be all right. Okay. Just air fluff. All right, so that's one. The next one is Lion Brand Homespun. I've got 2 of these. Let me show you the colors. Isn't that pretty? Blues and greens and golds, and oh, it's gorgeous. It's a boucle, and it's 6 ounces, 170 grams, 185 yards, 169 meters. It's a number 5 weight, by the way. You can see it right here. That is a number 5 weight. It takes a 6mm hook, 6.5 millimeter hook and a 6mm in knitting needles. There are 2 of these. That's enough to make a nice hat scarf. Y'all can hear that. My cat. I tossed that yarn down in that plastic bag and they both jumped like they'd been shot at. Okay. Premier Yarns Anti-Toning DK Color. That's this one. There are 2 of these. Both in wisteria. That's the prettiest thing you've seen in a while. Yes, it's a lightweight DK. Let me turn this. There, does that help a little bit? A lightweight DK. It's a 3-weight, I think they said on here. Wisteria is the color. Machine wash, it does not say. Yeah, it does. It's machine wash and dry. Again, I would tumble dry on an air flux cycle. Yes, it takes longer, but you're not likely to get shrinkage. This takes a 4mm crochet hook or 4mm knitting needle. Yes, there's a lightweight 3, it says. 100% acrylic. Let me look at that other label. On that homespun, I think it's 98% acrylic, 2% other fiber. They don't say what the other is. But that is so pretty. Look at that deep purple in there. And that blue and that lavender. Oh my goodness, that's pretty. And both of them are like that. And they have a center pull. See? Give it a little hemorrhoid so it shows up out there. Very pretty. Get 2 of those. Did I tell you how much the yardage was? I don't think I did. Hold on. 5 ounces, 140 grams, 350 meters, or 383 yards each. So that's 766 yards. That's enough to make a nice, pretty good, decent scarf. Or not scarf, but a shawl. And the next one we have this one. Is this the purple one? No, this is pine green one. We're looking for this one. This is Joanne Fabrics Big Twist in pine green. There are 199 yards, 3.85 ounces, 182 meters, 110 grams. It is a number 4 weight, although it's a pretty good size for. Pretty thick. There's only one of these, and it's made in Turkey. But it is so soft. So soft. Y'all excuse me while I holler at a cat. Get away from that box. Get away. You don't need to be crawling in here with all this yarn. Let's see what it says. Machine washable, low iron, do not bleach, do not tumble dry, it says. And I wonder sometimes, it says you can dry clean it and you can dry it flat. I just wonder sometimes if this drying flat is a little overstated. Wonder if you could, like I said earlier, use the air fluff. There's no heat involved in it. You're just tossing it around in a drum with air blowing on it to dry it out. And I'm thinking that should work. But, you know, don't quote me on it. It takes a 4.5 to 5 millimeter needle, 4.5 crochet hook, millimeter crochet hook. So, there we have 3 skeins of this. Now, this is pretty. It's patent Canadiana colors. There are, I'm going to have to refer to this because so much of this is in French. Color number 7372. I found on one of them, it says Riddle Red, R-I-D-D-L-E, Riddle Red. Each skein is 3 ounces, 85 grams, 177 meters, and it says 193 yards. I don't have any reason to doubt that, except that something else that I'll look at later in this video is also 85 grams, but it's 153 yards. So we'll take a look at it. But this is a number 4 weight, but it's a very light 4 weight. Let's see it. 100% acrylic. And it don't say that it's a 4 weight, but I'm thinking that that's what we're going to have to call it. Can you see that? Doesn't that look like a 4 weight to you? But it's very, very light. It's not as many fibers, or it's not as dense or something. Very lightly spun. But there are 3 of these. That's 193 yards each. I'd have to do the math, and I can do that real quick. $193 times 3, 579 yards. That's decent enough to make a scarf and hat set, maybe even, depending on your pattern and the length of the scarf. Might even get a pair of gloves out of it, too. Okay, what's next? I think I missed this one. The Canadian color number 151. This is another Canadiana from Patton. It is 3.5 ounces, 100% acrylic, 100 grams, 220 meters, 241 yards. I only have the one skein, but isn't that the pretty purple? That is such a pretty color. A lot of these are the yarns I got from Goodwill. If you followed my videos at all and you saw the ones from my shopping at Goodwill, let me tell you, that was some fantastic yarn. There's a lot of it that I'll never use, though. Rather than sit here and go to rot, you all are going to get it. This was a red. Now, 3 skeins of sock yarn from Schneeglockchen. It's German, and I know I just butchered that. The first one is color number 9883. There's only one a skein of this, but there's 75% virgin wool, 25% polyamide. Machine washable on a low temp. Again, wash everything that you do in yarn on cold water. Do not dry it, it says. Do not dry it. Lay it out flat to dry. You can give it a light ironing if necessary. There's 320 meters. I did the math on this one. 349 yards, 150 grams. And, you know, that's got pinks and reds and purples. And I'm thinking, and green, and I'm thinking there's some charcoal in there too somewhere. Boy, that is a pretty mix of colors, isn't it? That'd make a pretty pair of socks. It's a lightweight 3. Or a medium 3, light to medium. It says it's 8 ply. But it's awfully light. And I guess that depends on which one of these fibers you pull out, because that one's got a width on it like a 4 weight. But the green one right above it is like a three-way. They're all the same side of the skein, too. Your choice, your guess. But that's going to make some pretty socks and make a pretty hat, too. Okay. That's one of them. This one is in greens. It's all the same information. Same yardage, just a different color. This is color number 9885. I'm going to get this up close. You can see the greens and the blues and the whites and the soft grays, but there's also charcoal and more than one tone of green. Can you see that deep forest green in there up against that lime green, up against this soft baby mint green? It's really pretty. You'll have fun working with that. And whoever gets a pair of socks out of that, or mittens, or whatever it is you make, because it's got wool, it's going to be warm. It's going to be warm. This is the last one of the three skeins. In blue, charcoal, white. There's more than one shade of blue in there, too. Light gray, dark gray, charcoal. See this? Let me show you. There's the light gray. That's a dark gray, right? And get my finger under it. Right here. It's a dark gray. And right next to it is a charcoal. See it? You got three shades of gray. You got some cream colors. Blues, several shades of blue. That's very, very pretty. You're going to enjoy working with that. And yeah, this is Lion Brand's Basic Stitch. Now, some people are going to look at that and say, well, that's camouflage. Not quite, unless you count it as a desert camouflage. You know, the armed services have more than one color of camouflage. They have the greens for jungle, and they have the browns for the desert. But this has also got, I'll get it up here so you can see it, right here, some charcoal, dark brown, tan, white, different shade of gray right here, right there, right there, down under my fingernails under it. And there are 4 skeins of this. Now let me see. There's 153 yards per, total of 612 yards. And let's see, it's a number 4 weight. Takes 1 skein to make a hat, 2 skeins to make a scarf. So, you know, you got 4, you can make 2 hats and a short scarf, or 2 scarves and a hat. This is in precious stone. That's the color. Let's see, it takes a 5mm hook, 5mm needle. It is machine washable and dryable, 100% acrylic. And I think the colors are just stunningly beautiful. So you got 4 skeins of that. Now, on top of all this yarn that I just showed you, I'm sending whoever the winner is these 4 knitting needles. Now, they don't have caps on the end, so these you have to be careful of. I don't know how to use them. They came in one of the Goodwill boxes. These knitting needles and these knitting needles, which do have caps to keep them from losing your work off the other end. Now, those knitting needles are 3 different sizes. There are 2, there are 4 pairs of knitting needles in 5mm, 1 each of 5.5 millimeter and one 6 millimeter. The pink ones are 5.5, and the green ones are 6.5. So, now, the rest of the goodies. Have a packet here. Full of crochet hooks. There are 12 on this side, 10 on this side. There are 22 hooks here, ranging all the way from 0.06 in the steel hooks up to 1.9, and in the aluminum hooks, 6.5 down to 2 millimeter. All in this little pouch. Plus, all these goodies. Now, I took them out and I sorted through them and I listed them. So let me tell you what's in here. Steel arrangement cable. Their own carry case. Plus, there's a package of accessories. Knit stitch or Tunisian stitch holders. There are 2 of those. Pair of scissors. Cable stitch holders. There are 3 of those. 3 types of stitch markers. 2 of them are locking and 1 is just a circular. A row counter, a stitch counter, a thimble, a knitting needle gauge, and ruler combo. Let me show you that. You can see it right here at the white thing. See it? In fact, I'm going to continue holding this up here. Combo. Knitting needle tip protectors. Don't know if you can see those where you can see the setting. Here they are. On this side. Tip protectors, which might work well with these. You can put them on one end and use them as a fabric stopper, yarn stopper. There's a tape measure, straight pins, a small package of a few straight pins right here. Yeah. 2 3-inch long plastic darning needles. They're here. 3 6-inch long. I don't know why anybody needs 6 inches of darning needle, but there you got them. 3 of them. Plus 3 blunt steel darning needle. And lastly, a pair of knitting. I got all the knitting needles I've already told you about. There were scissors in here. There's scissors in here too. I don't think I listed the scissors. I don't think. So anyway, there's your scissors right here. So there's a whole packet of stuff here for you to work with. Now, I'm going to leave this video up till probably the end of July. Give everybody plenty of time to get on. You can make comments if you like. Like I said, I'm not reading. I think I told you on one of my other videos, I'm not reading comments. And I'm not reading comments because I'm not going to, what's the word I want to use here? I'm not going to get involved in other people's dramas. I'm just not. So if you want to make comments, feel free. I'm going to put these needles inside some of these yarns so that they'll pack right. But I'm just not going to get involved in all this drama. I'm not going to be insulted and have to worry about that. That's just not me. So, let's find another one here. I'll put these 2 together. There. But as soon as the end of the month rolls around, probably on August 1st or 2nd, I'll get on and do a video of I'll do it live if I can. I don't know if I can. I don't know how. I have now to the end of the month to figure out how to do it. But I'll get on and I'll do the drawing and somebody is going to go home with a lot of yarn and crochet hooks and knitting needles. I'm sending these knitting needles because I want to see somebody make socks out of this, please. I'm going to stick them in there so they don't, I hope they don't break in shipping. They shouldn't. Okay. Now, see, all this is a great big bag, and I'm going to tie this up and take it closed. You never know what's going to happen. Some driver is going to get all discombobulated and drop the box of blades or something. So if it does, they're going to be protected. Or somebody fishes it back out of the way. You just don't know what might happen, so I'm going to make sure it's protected. So, all right. Got to be a resident of the continental United States. I am not shipping overseas. I just cannot afford to do that. So if anybody is a member, or not a member, but a subscriber that is a resident of a foreign country, and that includes Canada, I'm sorry, I can't ship to you. Not yet. That may come down the road if I start making any money with this. But right now, no, I just can't do it. I have so much to live on every month, and that's it. I'm retired, and I got my Social Security, and that's it. So, but I wanted to tell you a little bit about myself. Not a lot, but my name is Donna, as you probably already know. I'm 68 and retired, and I've had 2 careers in my life. One with dog grooming and as a vet tech, a veterinary assistant on large and small animals. And then I decided I was tired of being bitten. So I went back to school and got my degree in accounting and small business management. And I spent the next 20 years, I've spent 18 and a half years doing dogs, and I spent the next 20 years working on taxes and running the business. So I retired in 2018, and now I'm starting a whole new career. I am a cancer survivor, lung cancer. If any of you out there are smoking, please stop. Please stop. It's not worth what you have to go through for cancer treatment. I didn't know I had cancer until it was at stage 3B. They're pretty sure it's going to come back, but you know, if I take antioxidants and take care of myself, maybe it will, maybe it won't. I'm prepared for whatever happens, but it is not worth the fight if you may be pronounced terminal. And you don't want that. You don't want to have to look at that. Look at your loved ones every day and say, I could have done something about it. I could have quit. And then you didn't. So please stop smoking. Everybody, just stop smoking. Something else I want to tell you. It's on my channel. Like I said before, I'm not going to read a bunch of comments. But if I find comments that are abusive, you'll be banned from my channel. If I find comments that are racist, you will be banned from my channel. If I find comments where you're using curse words, you will be banned from my channel. I don't have to listen to it, and I won't. And nobody else should be subjected to your particular coarseness, if that's the way you are. I hope you're not, but if you are, nobody else has to be subjected to that either. So, there it is in a nutshell. Okay, guys, I'm going to get off here. You all have a good night. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and do a thumbs up on my channel and on this video, and we'll see you at the end of the month, if not before. Watch all my videos. Come back and see me. Bye.